Do you love breakdowns? Do you need stats? Do you crave insight? Download the AllStar app. UFC, Bellator, PFL 1 Championship, and more. Ad-free, fully customizable. Download the best app in the business. Link in descriptions. All right. UFC 286. The main event is Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman, the trilogy fight. Leon had that incredible comeback 5th round knockout win. Is there a certain level of PTSD in MMA, you think, after getting viciously knocked out like that?
Absolutely. I think the most mentally gifted, strong athletes still have it in the back of their mind, right? Like fuck, I have a chink in my armor just happened, right? Like, I'm not saying that Kamaru is not going to be confident. I think he is, all that kind of stuff. But there's still that little chink, right? And I think it's more on the side of, because now it's a rematch. It's more on the side of Leon. I think he was confident before, but I think now that confidence is going to be even more so, right? That he knows that he can finish him. And I think he knows that, I can actually wrestle a little bit too, right? Like, I can stop some of these takedowns. I can do those things. And I think for the older guy, Kamaru, coming into that versus the younger guy who's now building more confidence, I'm going to pick Leon again. To be honest, I think he might finish him earlier, right? I mean, I do. I could see him finishing him earlier. I just think Kamaru might be a little bit more hesitant. I think he might force the wrestling a little bit faster, which sometimes when you force those things, especially against a high-level dynamic striker like Leon, it could lead you into punches and kicks, and I could just see that happening.
Yeah, and it's wild that Leon, he was never really known as like this knockout artist, as
Yeah,
and
no,
now
no,
he's plastered everywhere as this knockout artist, right? That highlight is
sure,
going to be
yeah,
living in infamy forever. Like they're going to
yeah,
play it forever throughout the UFC. Yeah, it could be
yeah.
something that could get into your mind a little bit. The thing is, like, Usman can wrestle, though. You know what I mean? Like, if he really wanted
Oh,
to
he can,
wrestle, he can wrestle with the best of them.
and I think he will, but I think he might be more of a he might force it too much this time. And I think by forcing it, because I have to assume Leon's going to keep everything down the middle. He's going to keep, Kamaru shooting into things, right? But if Kamaru starts forcing the issue, I just can see him getting caught, right? For whatever reason, I just have that weird little intuition that I could see that happening, because he got knocked out, right? I know I can wrestle, but in my mind, I think I can strike too. But I'm going to start. I might force the issue too much on the wrestling and start shooting from further distances and etc. Right, which could be a recipe for disaster. I just see Leon winning. I just see him winning. I don't know how, but I think I have him winning.